Hey, it's okay. Slow down for a second. I can see how tense you are, and I know that feeling when something small suddenly becomes the last straw. You don't have to explain yourself or apologize. Computers have a way of choosing the worst possible moment to stop cooperating. Tonight isn't about being productive or fixing things perfectly. Tonight is about making sure you feel supported while we deal with it together. Come a little closer and sit comfortably first. I don't want you hovering or holding your breath like something bad is about to happen. Let your body settle before we even look at the screen. Stress makes everything feel heavier, especially when your patience is already worn thin. I'm right here, and there's no rush at all. That's better. I like seeing you relax, even just a little. Your shoulders were up near your ears a moment ago. Let them drop. Good. Whatever is going on with the computer is not more important than your peace. Machines can be fixed. Your well-being comes first, always. You can tell me what it's been doing whenever you're ready. Take your time. I'm listening, and I'm not judging. Sometimes saying it out loud makes it feel less overwhelming, like it stops living only inside your head. I understand. That would be frustrating for anyone. And no, you didn't break it. I promise you that. These things glitch all the time for reasons that have nothing to do with what you did. You're not at fault here, not even a little. I'm just going to take a look, nice and slow. You don't need to lean forward or watch every movement unless you want to. You can stay close though. I like having you near. It feels more intimate, like we're sharing the space instead of fighting a problem. I know tech stuff can feel intimidating. All those menus and warnings make it seem like you're supposed to understand everything instantly. You don't have to. Not knowing doesn't mean you're incapable. It just means this isn't your focus, and that's okay. If you want, rest for a second. Let your breathing slow. I'll explain anything important, but you don't need to follow every step. You can just listen to my voice and let me handle the details. Okay, I see what's going on now. It looks dramatic on the surface, but it's actually a pretty simple fix. I know it didn't feel simple when the screen froze and refused to respond. These things tend to escalate before they calm down. I like doing things like this for you. Helping you in these quiet, everyday moments makes me feel close to you. It doesn't have to be some grand romantic gesture to matter. This kind of care feels just as intimate to me. Try to relax your hands. I can tell you're still holding tension there. You don't need to be ready for anything right now. Let yourself be taken care of for a bit. You deserve that. While this runs, talk to me for a minute. How was your day really? Not the short version you give when you're tired. but the honest one. I want to know what's been sitting with you underneath all of this. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyone would be drained after dealing with that. You handled more than you give yourself credit for. Even showing up and pushing through took effort, and I see that. It's okay that this was the thing that tipped you over. Sometimes it's not the big problems, but the small, final frustration that makes everything spill out. That doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been holding on for a long time. There we go. That already looks better. See how it's responding now? You don't have to look so surprised. I told you we'd figure it out together. I know you worry sometimes about being a burden. I hear it in the way you hesitate before asking for help. But helping you isn't something I tolerate. It's something I want to do. There's a difference, and it matters. You don't have to earn care by doing everything on your own. You don't have to prove independence all the time. You're allowed to need support, especially from someone who cares about you like this. Come a little closer if you want. You don't have to, but you can. Sharing space like this feels comfortable to me. Familiar. Safe. I like that quiet closeness where nothing needs to be said. I appreciate that you trust me enough to let me handle things when you're overwhelmed. That trust means a lot. I don't take it lightly, and I never will. It's almost finished now. It just needed a reset more than anything else. Funny how often that's the solution, not just for machines, but for people too. There it is, all done. I'm going to open everything back up slowly, just to make sure it behaves. You can watch if you want, or you can keep your eyes closed and just listen. Either way is fine with me. See? No error messages, no freezing. Everything's working the way it should. You can finally let out that breath you've been holding in your chest. You did really well through that. Staying patient, even when it was stressing you out, isn't easy. I know it didn't feel graceful, but it was strong. Before you jump back into whatever you were doing, stay here for a moment. There's no need to rush straight back into work or responsibilities. Your nervous system needs a minute to settle. How do you feel now? A little lighter? A little calmer? I can see it on you. Your posture's softer. Your face doesn't look so tense anymore. That's my favorite part of helping you. Not fixing the computer, but watching the stress leave your body afterward. Knowing I helped ease even a small piece of your day. If it acts up again later, you can tell me. You don't need to hesitate or apologize. We'll deal with it again, or we'll ignore it for the night if that's what you need. Either option is okay. You don't always have to be the one holding everything together. You're allowed to lean. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to ask for help without feeling guilty. I'm proud of you, you know. Not just for getting through today, but for being you. For trying even when things feel messy and overwhelming. That matters. Stay here with me a little longer. The computer can wait. This calm moment matters more than whatever was on that screen. Just breathe. You're okay. Everything's working again, and so are you.